3:29.
We're live.
So what do we got? We have
Well,
bills to look at, or?
yeah, these were all paid. These are the ones we encumbered. And I just have I made copies of everything. And this is all the copies that, from what we'd already signed for the end of the year in my worksheet. And of course I got two of the same sheets, so I gotta straighten that out. But this is all the bills that we took care of.
Fiscal year 2022 to
2023. 2023. And this is, I got the encumbered. Because of the date we got it in, everything has to be encumbered.
right.
It's just, to me, it's just a technicality.
So, you sent me that message about
Yeah, I just.
my stuff, and I then went to a wedding in Maine.
Yep.
So I didn't have a chance to look at anything. I'm not sure that I know how to. So here's one of mine.
Yep.
This I had a physical copy, but the one that was done online, I'm not really sure how to make.
This is the thing. June sent that to me.
June.
The town accountant.
Yeah, I don't know her name.
See,
Needs
you probably need to talk to her, and she can probably explain it to you better, what she's looking for.
Maybe she wants pictures of the binder clips.
I don't know. You'll have to show her or tell her or bring them in. I
Sure,
don't know.
sure.
I don't. You can keep.
Oh, well, these are copies for me.
Well, that's copies that she sent that to me.
This looks like the original.
The original is.
This is in blue ink.
Oh yeah, it is. Okay, that is
Yeah.
the original.
No,
I have the
really
copies
want the
here.
original. That would not be good.
I have the copies here, so
Okay.
you can hold on to that.
I don't want the original. Right? Do you want me to go make a copy of it so you have
No,
one of me?
we can make one after.
Okay.
I have one copy of it anyways.
All right.
Already.
All right.
I just didn't want to.
So
I gotta straighten that.
Brenna needs to itemize receipts for binder materials.
Yep. Okay. I don't know. I've been having calls for people interested in graves. So
Cool.
two burials last month, or June. 2 burials in June.
June.
Yeah. A full and a cremation. So. Highway's been mowing, so when I need.
Yeah, I saw the announcement on the Berlin Facebook page that they're going to commence Highland Street paving real soon.
Yeah, they've done the drainage work up there.
Did you see that they posted that? Did you see it?
No, I don't see.
You don't see it? Hang on a second. I'll get it up.
It's.
It's worth. There was detail in there that was.
You get this. This is.
Go ahead.
Hey, Fred. The Center Cemetery. Okay. Who is the person asking? Oh, that one big maple? Okay. got
It's gonna be
somebody
right here,
who
'cause
can
I
do
just
it, or
saw it
somebody gonna
yesterday.
do it, or-
Families.
Not that I know of. Not,
Here we go.
I'm not sure on that. Somebody. Yeah, and they, cause Gary's been handling anything with it, as far as I know, and he was supposedly was gonna talk to the people, cause this, it really almost involves 3 people if you're gonna drive down the driveway. Because the property line splits the middle of the driveway there. And yeah, that's fine, I can make a decision too. You know, but he supposedly was gonna reach out to these people, and I don't know if he's done that or not. And we're at the meeting right now, but he's not here. Okay.
Yeah, I don't think it's that far back.
Okay. Yep. Yeah, I hear you. And of course, who knows, none of them are talking with each other either, so. Possibly, yes. Paul Wheeler? Oh, I know he does. He's an expert on everything. He tells you about the St. Michael's, the one down in Maine, and everything else. He's got it all figured out. He can barely keep himself head above water, you know. Yeah, something that's actually minding his own business for a change. Be different. Okay. Okay, well, see if I can get a hold of it later today. I'm around tomorrow, so maybe I'll stop up and talk to you. Okay, yeah, I saw that guy, so I went by, saw the guy mowing. And weed whacker. All right. All right, thanks, Fred. Bye. All right, where was I?
Hold on, let me just finish, just finish writing down what you said. I was just about to read this to you. Berlin Highway
What does it
Posts.
say, is it gonna?
post yesterday, road reconstruction on Highland Street from the town line to
Yeah.
the intersection of Randall, and also Randall Road from Highland to just past Carr
The
Road
19th.
will be taking place this week. Tentatively, the work crews are scheduled to be in town on the 19th. However, the date is subject to change weather depending.
Yeah,
We will do our
okay.
best to get residents in and out, but please consider the areas of work to be closed, as they will be ground up and rough to drive over. Once this is done, the road will sit for a few days before pavement is put down.
Yeah.
And they give their number. So that was posted yesterday.
Okay, the 19th is
Yeah, so let me just,
tomorrow. It's tomorrow.
from,
So,
no, it's not Berlin Residents United, sorry. Berlin Mass Neighbors Connect. And I should read the minutes.
well, he's not here, so.
So you want to wait for him? Sure.
Yep.
To start. what did we just say, 7/19. Okay, that's what
Okay.
I got.
Well, they got a few more things, so.
Well,
They,
let's put this away. Go ahead.
somebody, what's he gonna do? Oh,
Do you, do you want to say what that was all about, the phone call?
No.
No, okay. So, go ahead.
Fee schedule. We need to make a new fee schedule. Something for the costs of everything, because just to have something for different days and Sundays and weekdays and opening costs, we need something in writing down. And also we need to policy on monuments on stones. How big is allowed per grave, 1 grave, 2 graves, 3 graves. Height, more than just height, but width too. Because when you put a 36-inch stone on a 40-inch grave, it kind of crowds everybody else, your neighbor, pretty good.
For publication.
Well, for policy,
Right, but
as a guy, as a,
Right, but it needs to be, it's going to be something that ultimately we're going to like put it on the website, or we're going to.
you have to have, yeah, it has to have a
Paper copy here that.
paper copy
Right,
form
right,
that
right,
people
right,
fill
right.
out,
Right,
request to put a monument. A lot of cemeteries, you have to make a request in writing, and they have to approve it.
yeah. When the last time we talked about this, did you,
I haven't talked to anybody yet.
no, but we all talked about it a couple of months ago in a meeting, and
Yeah.
did you finalize any of the numbers? I know
Nope.
we go kick
The only
back and
thing-
forth, 36 inches wide, 30
Well, the
inches
only thing
wide.
we had is a height requirement.
Okay, so what is that?
I can't remember off the top
Okay.
of my head.
When do you want to work on this?
Anytime it needs to get done,
Okay,
just because it's going to take a couple of months to get it finalized, ideas thrown out, and then decide on something and then go from there.
right. Well, you and I can do all the preliminaries and make a document. We can get it all figured out and make sure that it jives with all the situations and conditions in 3 different
Yep.
graveyards.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So remind me, the old burial ground is occasionally accepts any cremations? No,
You can, but
possibly.
it's not publicized.
Right.
It's not publicized. And that would have to be a certain, what you're gonna allow to be put in there for stone. Because you wouldn't want some of the new stuff, per se. You would want something that fits the cemetery. Like a marble or small granite or slate or something.
I would say you'd want something out at the stone wall.
Or do you want something just flat?
I'd say you'd want something along the stone wall saying that so-and-so's ashes are scattered here.
Well,
Uh,
you'd give them something, but that place might be just allow a flat stone.
yeah, but we don't know where all the graves are that are existing.
But you're only going to be allowed to put ashes in there, so it wouldn't matter.
You don't want to put somebody's
Wow.
stone on top of somebody else's grave.
Well, you'd be in
That's good.
line.
Okay,
Again.
so we won't worry about that one. So we'll just, as far as we're concerned, there's no graves going in.
Nothing.
Nobody's going in the old burial ground. Okay.
That's it.
So, and I see why. So that is, so it's full burials versus
It's just, it's
cremations.
the only thing that would be allowed in there, because you don't know where.
No, I'm talking about the other two graveyards now. We have,
You can do full, either or.
right. Well, the parts of the graveyards, it's perfectly easy to do whatever you want because they haven't got any people
Yeah.
nearby. There's no adjacent graves, but like the Sawyer Hill Road banking on the South Cemetery
Yeah,
is got limitations just for flat stones, right? Just flat stones for cremations in the remaining spots.
no, they can put a upright
They can put an upright in. Oh,
Yeah.
okay,
because there's really nothing there anyways.
right. But they can't put. How much space are they allotted for a cremation?
You get a full grave. It's a full grave, because you sell a full grave. You don't sell a half a grave. or
Even
something.
for a cremation,
Yeah.
you said, so I didn't. I
It's
didn't
a
get
full
that.
grave.
Okay. All right. And a full grave is
500
no
size.
size.
40 inches by 8 feet, basically. When you cut it, there's more than that because you have to leave room for stone and everything else. But
96 inches
by 40 inches.
graves are, and when you sell 5 graves to a family next to each other, are they right next to each other, or is there space between?
No, they're right next to each
They're
other.
right next to each other. Cool. And the stones go perpendicular to the long dimension.
Yeah. Yeah. Like that. Like a T. Do you have anything else?
No, I'm just. Let me just say that stones. Too long. Them. And what determines which end they go at?
They go in line with whatever else is there.
So it doesn't stagger.
No. No, it's in a line.
And in line with all other graves in row. So therefore, if this is the corner of Pleasant and Sawyer Hill, this is the driveway, you've got graves like this.
Yeah.
Okay? And the stones therefore go like this. Gotcha.
Yeah.
And then it kind of goes around the corner. So what do? They turn it.
No, there's nothing around the corner.
Oh, so just the driveway, and then then the trees. Is there anything between the driveway and the trees?
Nope.
On the Pleasant Street side, okay.
Nothing.
So it's all on the other side of the driveway. Gotcha.
Yes. Yep.
Interesting.
Yeah, they don't go around the corner because they lean there for access. You have
Right.
to have access to get down to the bottom to do.
Oh,
To
right.
get equipment in there.
Oh, right. Okay, so to get back to my binders project, Barry was asking for. I've got the binder clips. I've got the fabric to wrap, and then I went out and I got 8-ply board.
Okay,
So I've got approximately 36 by 40 fabric,
okay,
and I've got approximately 32 by 40 board. So whatever we can get out of there, we've got like say 7 binders to work with, binder clips.
yeah.
And then he wanted me to have acid-free paper for the inside cover.
Yep. Yeah,
I'm not doing that because
too.
there's nothing interesting. There's nothing interesting about heavy white paper that's acid free. There's no real purpose to it when the sheets that we're actually making the records on are not acid free. It's pointless.
Yeah,
We've got cases and cases of these manila documents that we're filling out, and they're not acid-free paper. So, yes, the board is acid-free, but there's no reason why
well, they,
what we seal the glue up. We're gonna take a piece of cardboard and we're gonna wrap it in fabric,
Yep.
and then we're gonna mount the binder clips with rivets, and then we're gonna cover this over to hide the seam of the paper so that it doesn't all come unglued.
Yep.
And I mean the fabric. We're gonna lay a sheet down and glue that and weight it and let it dry. This paper, I got some really nice heavy paper, some nice
Yeah.
expensive heavy paper. I don't know that it's acid free. It's cotton rag paper. It might be acid free.
yeah, I don't, stuff that's in there, if you're worried, if they're
I
worried
got it
about,
from CC Lowell.
if they're worried about
it's-
acid-free,
It's good paper, but it's pointless to have acid-free paper when the documents that we're putting in these books aren't. It's like,
Well,
it's
they-
not. So
years ago, somebody typed them all, and that stuff will last forever, when you type on them,
yeah, I think it's more that.
as opposed to writing it with a pencil
I-
or ink.
Yeah, no, I think it's more that the acid in the paper eats the fiber. There may be acid in the paper that eventually causes the paper to turn to dust.
Yeah, it fades everything, and
But, or maybe it makes it more tasty to bookworms. I don't know. But since our documents are not on acid-free paper, it makes no sense to me to run all over from hither and yon and spend $200 a roll for acid-free paper when for $5 I got a roll of really nice paper that's cotton rag and it's heavyweight and it's going to serve the purpose and it's just fine.
okay,
So that we're ready to go with that project.
it's fine by, it's okay by me, I understand. I do.
I know. So that's where we're at. We've got all the pieces. I even bought like half a quart of really nice heavy duty wood glue that will super stick everything down, and we're good to go. So that's done.
Okay.
Yep. I somewhere have the receipts.
Okay, we'll just have to get another one of these forms and make it out.
Right, but they were all purchased after.
I know, so.
Yeah, so it
it's
all
not-
goes on to the
it's-
next year.
Yes,
Yeah. So the paper and the board and the glue. I think that's it.
okay,
Yep.
all right, anything more?
Nope.
Motion to adjourn,
Seconded.
all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.